Check 1 2, check 1 2. I think we're live. There we go. What's going on, everybody? The BrettMan is back for episode 5 of Fright Bites, where you get to ask the BrettMan anything. See, it even says it down there. Ask me anything. I'm just hanging out on my lunch break until around 2:55 p.m. Eastern time, and then I will get on out of here to go back to work. But I just want to hang out with you guys. So let's see who all is here. We got Chester. What's going on there, Chester? How are you doing? Hopefully all's going well. We got Ashton. What's going on there, Ashton? How are you doing? Let's see here. Chester watched 28 years later. So what do you think about 28 years later there, Chester? Let me know. Let's see here. And Gene with a comb. What's going on there, Gene? How are you doing? Hopefully all's going well. We got Oh, hold on a minute, guys. I gotta show this off real quick because we got Mark Jones in the house. What's going on there, Mark Jones? Everybody, Mark Jones has a birthday today. So wish Mark Jones a very happy birthday. And Mark Jones, hopefully you are having a great birthday so far. So hopefully it keeps getting better from here, my friend, and happy birthday. So we'll leave his post up there for a minute. Or actually, I can see better. But Mark Jones, you the man. Happy birthday. So let's see here. We got Heather. What's going on there, Heather? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. Chester said, not my favorite of the year when it comes to 28 years later. I agree with that. And I agree what I here so I can quote it. Chester said the opening was good. Yes, the opening was very damn good, and I thought like the first third of the movie was really good. And then when we kind of got to the second part of it, it just kind of lost its momentum a little bit. Still kind of told a solid story. And then of course the last scene in the movie almost absolutely ruined it for me. I will still give the other two movies within this trilogy a try, but man, they're going to have to make up for it for after that ending of 28 years later. So, Chester, let me know without spoiling it because we don't want to spoil anything here in the chat since it's a newer movie. Did you like that last scene of the movie? Zodiac C, what's going on there, Zodiac? How are you doing? Saying, what do you got to say here? The BrettMan, directed by Matt Reeves. Dude, Zodiac, I gotta ask you a question. Who do you think Matt Reeves will have star as yours truly? Are we going to get a Robert Pattinson? Are we going to get a Henry Cavill? Am I way off the mark there? And I gotta go like with Quasimodo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like, who are we getting to play the Brett Man in a Matt Reeves directed film? Please let me know. I'm very curious. All right, I want to scroll back up here to make sure I am not missing anybody. Nope, we're good right now. So let me keep see here. All right, here we go. Ashton says there's too many great things in 28 years later for me to go lower than a 3. Okay, yeah, I think I gave it like a 2.5 out of 5, which ain't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just kind of, it's like a way, it's like, I liked a lot of what you did, but we need to continue doing what was good with the movie versus just giving us something good and then just doing something not as good as what you presented with me with for the first third of the film. And I get the argument. This is only the first of 3 movies, so the other 2 movies should just kind of combine everything together and make it one solid story. But I just, again, it's just with the third act, with what they did, it's just to me insane. Brad has a great argument with it, but even with Brad's great argument, I just disagree with it. So it's just not for me, but I'm glad it's just good for everybody else. And Mark Jones says 28 years later was a bit of a letdown. And I agree with that because, again, we were doing some great things for the third act of the movie. And then just after that third act, it just kind of started doing this. So, again, just very disappointing. Let's see here. Zodiac, I have not seen an answer from you. Who in the world will be playing the BrettMan in the Matt Reeves directed movie? So let me know. Because Ashton says Pedro Pascal, which, you know what? I don't mind that. Pedro Pascal is a great actor, and I think he's done a lot of great things so far in his acting career. And I think he could do a great job playing me, just to be honest with you. So I know you were trying to joke with me right there, but guess what? Joke's on you because I think Pedro Pascal is a good fit to being the BrettMan. Plus, I have that awesome mustache. Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying. You're trying. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry there, Zodiac. I'm not trying to mean to be pushy. I'm sorry. So let's see here. I know, Mark Zodiac. I'm always got to put. If you're going to put me on the spot, I got to put you on the spot too, but in a good way, in a fun way. Let's see here. Chester says, I thought 28 Years Later was decent for me. I didn't like the ending, and Aaron Taylor Johnson got sidelined. Just didn't like it when they did his character like that. And Chester, again, there is a reason for it. Like, I know there's a reason for it because they're trying to tell the story of the other characters right now, and they're going to bring back Aaron Taylor Johnson later on to finish off this kind of like the story and to reveal more of his story. But I'm kind of with you. I wish we would have gotten more of him. I definitely agree with you on that because to me, he was the highlight of the whole film. Let's see here. All right. I am fully caught up here. So, guys, again, if you want to ask me anything, just drop it in the comment. You just know the two rules of the channel: no religion, no politics. There's plenty of YouTube channels to go out there to if you're involved in that stuff. But for Good Real Hunting, we just don't want it because, again, everybody's welcome here. Which I'm not saying that like if I saw something in the chat. No, I'm just freshly reminder, especially for newer people to Good Real Hunting, if they were happen to catch this live stream. All right, Zodiac, your stage is here. I want to say Jake Weary, but he's not highly known, so I guess I'll stick with Pattinson. Damn it! I wish I had something better. Okay, Zodiac, I'm gonna give you some homework. Okay, we go live tomorrow on Good Real Hunting. Good Real Hunting live on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, where we're just gonna just kick back, relax, and we're just gonna open the vault of Good Real Hunting, the skit fault, and we're gonna watch like the earliest work that we did for Good Real Hunting when it comes to skits. And we're gonna watch them. We'll give you some behind the scene like footage of store. Well, just behind the scenes like story wise, not really footage, but just from our memories of certain shots or just anything you all have questions on. While we do all of that, if you want to bring a better answer for Thursday, that's your homework assignment, Zodiac C. So you'll have a good day and a half to get a better answer if you choose to. Or if you want me to stick with Pattinson, I have no issue with that because I think he's badass. I saw him earlier. Aaron Click. What's going on there, Aaron Click? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well with you. And if you have a question, just let me know. Jamie Hard, what's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. And trying to avoid Heather's comment, but nah, I got Heather. I'm missing. Of course, I'm going to get your comment. Did you enjoy CM Punk's 5 minute WWE title reign? Fuck no, I didn't enjoy his WWE title reign, his World Heavyweight title reign for 5 minutes. But if we're going to be honest, it was absolutely excellent storytelling for what they're planning to do with Punk and Rollins, because I think it's going to happen for a Hell in the Cell match. You mark my words, Seth Rollins defends the world title against CM Punk, Hell in the Cell, and then I'll take a step further than that, and I'm going to say that Seth Rollins will be the world champion by the time of WrestleMania, when I think he loses it to Braun Breaker. And then after CM Punk, okay, let's do it this way. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, world title, Hell in the Cell. After that, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Maybe even Survivor Series is a good place to do that. And then after that, Breaker, you can see he is getting frustrated and wants to break away from the pack and be the dog in the yard. So we'll get Braun Breaker wins the Royal Rumble, beats Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 42. That is my prediction. Or as Paul Heyman might say, that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. All right, let me get a sip of aqua real quick because it's hot as hell out here, so you got to stay hydrated. There we go. All right, what else we got here? Heather, you are a punk hater. I know that. Let's see here. Aaron says, BrettMan, you may have said this before I hopped on the stream, but when are you going to see weapons? No, I have not gotten to the weapons conversation yet, so you are just in time for that. I talked to Braden a little bit this morning about it because he is claiming this is not only the best horror film of this year, but it might be one of his favorite films of 2025. So that gets me so damn excited because I'm actually going to go see it tomorrow. Because I'm off tomorrow, so I'm seeing it tomorrow. And this is the great part right here. I'm seeing it tomorrow at 2:17 p.m. I know in the movie it's supposed to be 2:17 a.m., but I just know that nobody's going to stay up for that. Maybe I would have. Or in the future, I might do a live stream and start a live stream, or maybe Chills and Thrills in the future. I'll do a special episode with weapons and start it at 2:17 a.m. Eastern time, and we'll see how good that does. Because that would absolutely be hilarious to see me tired as shit watching a great horror movie. But no, tomorrow at 2:17, I will be watching Weapons, and then of course I will do my real time reaction to my experience with the movie, and then the next day I'll write a letterbox written review to be posted on there as well on the Goodwill Hunting socials as that. But I am very excited. I have not seen one trailer except for the first ever teaser trailer because that's all that I personally needed. So I have no idea what's going on, and that's the way I want to keep it. And I'm excited. Cannot wait for tomorrow. Because what's crazy to me is that Sinners I thought was going to be an automatic home run for best horror movie of the year, but now I'm starting to hear rumblings that Weapons is going to take over that spot. So we'll have two heavyweight movies, two heavyweight horror movies going at it, and I'm excited to see who's going to win, especially for next year's Real Horror Awards. So I'm very excited to see what happens with Weapons comparing to Sinners. See here. Destiny, what's going on there, Destiny? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. I believe you had a little bit of a head start. Whoa. Sorry, I just looked at my clock right there. And it's literally 2:17 after I just got done talking about weapons a little bit. That's a little freaky. But no, Destiny, hopefully everything's going well with you. And I heard I kind of saw you started Wednesday season 2. How is that so far? I haven't gotten a chance to start it yet. Maybe when I get back to the office and take care of some afternoon things, I can maybe get a head start of watching Wednesday season 2. So if Destiny or anybody in the chat has started season 2, let me know without spoiling anything. Let me know how is it so far. Chad, what's going on there, Chad? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well with you. You son of a bitch, you. I know you got a birthday on Sunday, so be aware of that, guys. Chad has a birthday on Sunday, so shower him with some happy birthdays on Sunday. Sorry, I was just reading a conversation in the chat. Let's see here. Ashton's hoping to see weapons on Friday. Friday's always a good day. Let's see here. Zodiac, let me get your question there. And if anybody else is joining new, if you got a question for me, you can ask me anything. Just drop it in the comment and I will get to it as quickly as possible. Are you looking forward to Weapons or Hell House Lineage, Brett? They both come out within a 2 week span. Well, Zodiac, that's an easy one because it's absolutely going to be Weapons because it's one of my most anticipated horror movies of 2025. Hell House, I was excited for until I learned that it's not a found footage flick. The moment I read that sentence about Hell House Lineage, I was done with it. I'll still maybe give it a chance and watch it, but I am no longer excited for it because I think they're going to go about it absolutely the wrong way. It needs to stay a found footage flick like the ones that came before it. So, definitely Weapons to answer your question. Chad says, you didn't like Mutilator 2, Bert? Absolutely not. Or better yet, Chad, fuck no, I didn't enjoy that movie. I just feel like it did a humongous disservice for the original movie for it, even though it was fun seeing kind of like the cast from the original Mutilator in that movie. But you could just absolutely tell that it was just such a low budget. I didn't honestly like the idea for what it did for Mutilator 2. And I just absolutely did not like it. And I would even think at this point it is the worst horror movie of 2025, which I'm sure that was probably most of people's expectation of it. But I just honestly didn't think it was going to be that bad. But trust me, it was that bad. Eli, what's going on there, Eli? How are you doing? Just popping in to say hi to everyone and slash that like button. Yes, please do that because it absolutely helps out the channel for us to defeat the evil bastard that is known as the algorithm. Yeah, Zodiac, I'm with you. I still wish that it was a found footage flick with Hell House. Melissa, I just saw you in the chat. What's going on there, Melissa? How are you doing? Let's see here. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. And let's see here. Let's see here. Chad, you're not going to be 25. Be quiet. I think you're a lot older than that. If not, I would actually honestly be surprised. So let's see here. Destiny, you've only watched the first episode so far. Okay, so is that a thumbs up? Like we're on the right path of what season two is going to do? Are we right here at kind of like in the middle? Like, okay, we need to watch more episodes to see like how it's going to be. I wouldn't think it's a thumb down, but I'll give you that option. Or is Wednesday season two, episode one, a thumbs down? Let me know. All right, now I got to scroll all the way back up here because again, I didn't want to miss anybody saying hellos and whatnot. Let's see here. Heather, I'll get your question real quick. I just got to turn. There you go. You can look outside my workplace right there. It's the parking lot. There we go. Sorry. Just had an itch on my nose. I didn't want you all to watch me do that. So, anyways, Heather, let me get to your question. Three celebrities you would like to cook on the Blackstone for. Oh, damn. Heather asking the hardcore questions here. Honestly, I would like to do Chef Ramsay just so I could cook him a perfect medium rare steak to actually just make him cry with how good a medium rare steak can actually be. And then, of course, I will do Sharni Vision, Aaron from Your Next. I would do her just so that I could just finally decide to meet her. That's why she'll be one of my three celebrities. And then lastly, oh boy, lastly, um, damn. Sorry, give me a minute, guys. This is a hard decision. Three person. Heather, I wish you just said two. Um, I guess just to say to screw it, just because Pedro Pascal wants to be in everything, I'll invite Pedro Pascal into the party, and I will be happy to cook for him. So there we go. I will go with Sharni Vinson, Chef Gordon Ramsay, and Pedro Pascal as my three celebrities. All right, let's see here. I know I got a lot of scrolling to do, so bear with me, everybody. Aaron Click says, is that when the theater is showing it at 2:17, or are you watching it another way? No, actually, Aaron, my Regal Theater actually had a showing for 2:17, and I think that is brilliant strategy and marketing, just so you could get those hardcore horror fans to go see Weapons at 2:17. So I think that is absolutely beautiful, and I just glad I was able to get a ticket as quickly as possible. So there is actually 2:17 showings for the movie Weapons. I said hello to Melissa already, so I'm just keeping on scrolling. Eli Cortez being a badass wrenchman, sharing off those links. So thank you there, Eli Cortez. Eli, if you could do me a favor, can you share my Chills and Thrills YouTube channel link if you don't mind to do that for me? Because this Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time is the debut episode of the Watch Party horror movie Watch Party channel of Chills and Thrills, where we'll be starting off the theme of the month of Heat Wave with the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974. And if you have not seen the polls already on Chills and Thrills, go ahead and vote. What do you think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, out of five? Is it a perfect 5 out of 5? Is it 4 out of 5? Let me know in those polls. And also, if you want to comment on it, leave a comment. I will share comments that comment on those posts. So let's see here. Let me keep on scrolling down. Just keep scrolling. Melissa wants to see the Naked Gun remake, Smurfs, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and Jurassic Park Rebirth. Melissa, just to kind of help you out, the Naked Gun remake, had a blast with it. I thought it was hilarious. Go see that one. Smurfs, I honestly have no interest in Smurfs, but if you have like kids or nephews or cousins that are at that age to enjoy Smurfs, I say go ahead and go for it because it kind of looks like a lot of fun. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Honestly, you can wait until streaming, in my opinion, for that movie. If it's Jurassic Park Rebirth, I'm the same way. Wait for it so you can rent it because I do not suggest going to the theater for that one and spending all that money. All right. And Ashton's going to start season 2 after my stream ends. I appreciate you deciding to hang out with me. And I wouldn't blame you to watch Wednesday season 2 because I know how big of a deal that is. So let's see here. All right. Sorry, still trying to catch back up here. Let's see here. I agree with the FF Brett 100%, but also trust Stephen Cognetti, who is this director of all the Hell House films. Yeah, definitely should still be a found footage flick because if you started as a found footage and every movie leading up to this one is found footage, what are we doing going away from that? Because it just loses the uniqueness of this particular franchise. So again, a wise friend once told me, don't hate it until you watch it. So we'll watch it and then we'll hate on it. Them not make it, or that, God, my Ashton says, they making it not found footage was an odd choice, and y'all know I don't like found footage often, so that says something coming from me. Yeah, absolutely. Again, I'm just shocked that it is a is not going to be a found footage flick. Okay, Destiny said it was horrible, meaning I want to assume you were talking about Mutilator 2 because I saw your letterbox rating, which I was surprised that my rating is actually lower than yours, but it's only by like a half a star. That's the difference between us. So I definitely saw you hated it. But I had to join you. If you hated it, I had to hate it too, or at least watch it as well. So definitely Mediator 2. It's a $3 rent on Amazon Prime. Honestly, you could do something way better for $3. So don't go see Mutilator 2. Mega Cat, what's going on there, Mega? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you, my friend. Let's see here. Zodiac is 25 and a half years old. That's this many. I can't do the two. Wait, I'll try to do 2.5. There we go. That's the best I can do for you for 2.5 there, Zodiac. Or a half. So, all right, let's see here. Oh, God. Chad, you leave her alone. Yeah, Chad, you better be careful. Destiny is having a bad day after what happened this morning, and she will fight you. And I promise you, Chad, she will win. And Destiny, I'm sorry that that happened to you, and hopefully you find that asshole. And slash his tires. That would be a great thing to do. Let's see here. Jamie says, the more you comment, the higher the crown, Chad. Or the double the double the comments, double the fall for Chad, maybe. Let's see here. All right. Again, I am still trying to catch up here. Uh-oh. Now Des is threatening to block Chad, so be careful, Chad. Yeah, yeah, let's send Destiny some good juju. There we go. Let's see here. Da. Chad, what about Nobody 2? So yes, I have seen the original Nobody, and I thought it was really good. So I am actually looking forward to this one just to see what kind of badass fight things we're going to get next. So I'm very excited, and I'm actually going to go see Nobody 2. Not next Thursday because unfortunately, after like 2.5 years of patiently waiting, I finally got me a glasses or an eye appointment. So unfortunately, the eye appointment's at like 2:45 on my off day. So not enough time for me to go see Nobody 2 when it first premieres on that Thursday for me. But I did was informed by my mom that she wanted to go see it. So I'm taking her to go see it on that following Saturday. So it won't be till Saturday, and I believe that is no, let's see here, 7, 14, 15. August 16th on Saturday is when I will be taking her to go see Nobody 2. Chester, is there a sports person you would like to meet that isn't a player? Interesting question. I honestly never really thought about that, Chester. A sports person that I would like to meet that isn't a player. Uh, um, well, okay, I'm not sure if this is like the correct answer or if it's wrong. You could just roast me in the comment section. But Chester, I'm going to assume that coaches are a safe bet to go to, and I will love to meet boy, my coach, Andy Reid from the Kansas City Chiefs. I will love to sit down with him, eat a couple of those nuggies, like he always likes to eat those nuggies on those Allstate commercials or no State Farm commercials. Totally different insurance companies. On those State Farm commercials, it would be awesome to hang out with him and talk football. So I'm going to go with Andy Reid. Ooh, Heather, has anyone had the Burger King Wednesday meal? I feel like I should get one today and watch Wednesday season 2. Feels appropriate. Well, Heather, I think that is an amazing idea. Especially my last 3 trips to Burger King have actually really been good versus like the worst fast food I've ever had the last couple of years. So far, Burger King has been 3 for 3 with me this year. So I suggest you do what you just said right there. Go get you a Burger King Wednesday meal and watch season 2. I agree with that strategy. And I'm jealous that I don't get to join you. Let's see here. Eli Cortez says, our guy Davey Defray is closing in on 1,600 subs. If you haven't subbed to his channel, please do. Let's help him reach that goal. Well, now, Eli, I can't have Davey Defray being to beat Goodwill Hunting in the subscriber count. Now, I'm just kidding. If anybody deserves to pass us for Goodwill Hunting at this point, it is Davey Defray, and what Davey is doing on his channel is really special right now. Is gaining a lot of momentum and traction. So definitely, I agree with Eli. Go subscribe to his channel if you have not already, because I always joke with Davey of when he's going to pass Goodwill Hunting. So Davey, pass us already so we can get that out of the way and we can continue wishing you the best of luck to your recent success. And it's very well deserved, especially him doing those like 12 a.m. streams fast, seeing him been doing lately. Zodiac. Apple juice or orange juice, or apple or orange juju. I'm going to assume that's juice. And for me, I used to be the biggest apple juice fan, but now I am an orange juice fan. So give me some orange juice, no pulp, because I do not like the pulp in mine, even though I know with pulp it's supposed to taste better and fresher, but I just can't stand the taste of pulp. So give me a regular orange juice. Gavin, what's going on there, Gavin? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. I just saw you in the chat. See here. Zodiac is saying John Madden would be cool to talk to, dude. Having a conversation with John Madden would be so awesome. So I agree with that. Let's see here. I kind of lost my place. So there we go. Destiny wants that ice cream from Wendy's. Are you talking about the Wednesday ice cream? Because if that's the case, well, I think that's it. Is that what you're referring to? The ice cream from Wendy's that is doing something with Wednesday? Because if that is, that looked really delicious as well. And I would love to try to snag me that on my cheat day, which actually my cheat day is tomorrow. So I might go for it. Chester saying Dan Campbell. Yeah, Dan Campbell would be a lot of fun to talk to because I bet he is a very entertaining personality. Sam from Our Life in Horror. What's going on there, Sam? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. I thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I know the chat is happy to have you here. Ashton says, Davey been having live at midnight for me like every day the past few days. Yeah, and I think what he's doing, he's house sitting at the moment. So he has to be doing his streams at a certain particular time. But I'm sure when he gets back to his house that he will go back on his normal schedule. So it'll help people from the East Coast like me to stay up to watch his live stream. So Davey, get back home soon so we can continue watching you at a normal hour on the East Coast. But no, I still think it's awesome for what Davey's doing with those midnight showings because from my understanding and just looking at his video, people watch it at midnight. So hell yeah, more to him. Let's see here. Sam says, I hate pulp too. I don't need items in my liquid. Absolutely. I could not agree with you more. Let's see here. Uh, Yeah, Chester prefers evening streams, and again, I wish I can do streams at like 6 or 7 o'clock, but like with Brad's particular schedule, 8 o'clock is the best time that we are allowed to do that. Jamie is an apple juice fan, particularly simple apple or simply apple. I'm sorry. So there you go. Jamie is an apple juice fan. Aaron says, BrettMan, is it a texture issue with the pulp? I love pulp, but I get it. Yeah, it's just I just don't like when I'm drinking something liquid. I don't want something like just to hit my throat, kind of like taking my throat as I'm taking a sip. And it's always the pulp that does that, and it kind of freaks me out. And I just don't really like the taste of it, honestly. Brother Fluff, what's going on there, Brother Fluff? How are you doing? Saying Applebee's is paying me to watch you right now. Well, hopefully, I'm going to give some of that payment there because, like, I'll promote Applebee's, not an official sponsor, but I'll still be happy to help. Go to Applebee's right now and enjoy their new pasta dishes with chicken tenders on it because I heard it was really good. Let's see here. Lost my place. Now Destiny's saying Sonic is paying me. So is that the thing? Now am I also going to get some Sonic benefits? Because Destiny, my mom would appreciate it if we could get some benefits from Sonic with free Route 44 every day. Because my mom's favorite thing in the world, and if she is allowed to, every day she will get a Route 44 Diet Dr. Pepper. And so if we can work out a deal where my mom can get a Route 44 Diet Dr. Pepper every day for the rest of her life, she will thank you personally. I promise you that. Or make you the best meal of your entire life because my mom is an excellent cook. So is that a fair deal? Let me know. Jamie says, one of my brothers used to work in an orange juice factory. He told me where the pulp comes from. I will never drink it with pulp. Well, now, Jamie, you definitely got me right there. I will never drink it now because I cannot imagine what in the world that one of your brothers found in that orange juice factory. Oh, I'm sorry, Chester. I'm sorry. Sorry for the misconfusion right there. Let's see here. Heather says Chris Hemsworth's birthday is on August the 11th. What is your favorite movie from him? Oh, let me pull it up there. I'm sorry, Heather. What is your favorite movie from him? Also, he is Australian. I could have swore he was Austrian, but you know what? Thank you for fixing that up for me. Chris Hemsworth's birthday. My favorite movie of his. Honestly, I'm going to go with Extraction. That was on Netflix. Not the second one, but the first one, because I thought he was really damn good as an action star in that movie, and I thought he did a really good job. You thought I was going to say a Thor movie or something like that, or like I could cheat and say Avengers Endgame with him, but I knew what you were going with the question, so I'm going to say that Extraction on Netflix is my favorite Chris Hemsworth movie of his. Damn, you don't get benefits, Destiny? Son of a bitch. Like, what good Sonic is without benefits? Like, they better give you benefits, especially the day after you had today or this morning. So they better give you something. Let's see here. Heather says, I will send Mama Stewart a gift card to Sonic. Her meals look amazing. Yeah, I'll just tell you this. My mom would absolutely appreciate that if you did that because my mom, again, loves nothing more in this world than a Route 44 Diet Dr. Pepper. She's cut down on them because of me, because I'm trying to cut down on my sodas and do more water. This is a 30-ounce water, which yeah, so I'm just trying to do more water. And actually the water I just showed you, it's my first refill. So I'm about like 45 ounces in of water today so far. So I'm doing pretty good. But my mom decided to do the sacrifice and giving up those Route 44 Diet Dr. Peppers. But I bet you if you do a gift card, that she will take it immediately. Okay. This interests me right here. I'm going to try to read this without laughing. I read one time they have to sift sperm out of milk. Do you all think that's true? Destiny, I'm going to be actually quite honest with you. I've never honestly really thought of that before because I'm not really much of a milk drinker. The only time I will drink milk it's with my cereal, like putting the which is this what you do cereal and then milk. It's not milk and cereal. So I wanted to fix that confusion for a lot of breakfast people. But actually, that's something to really honestly think about. Where the hell does it go? Does it come out of the others too? So that's actually a really good question, and I'm going to be honest. I think there's some truth to it. I would think there has to be some truth to it. Uh, see here. Gotta get back my spot here. Aaron Click said, "Wouldn't the pulp just come from oranges?" Um, Ask Jamie because apparently Jamie knows a lot more about that than I do, and I would probably not want to know more about it. For me, damn, Jamie, you haven't been to or you don't have a Sonic around you. Well, that's a damn shame. Because Sonic does have some good items. I will admit that. Like, I love their drinks. I definitely like their new way of doing French fries, and their burger toasters is what I personally like to do over there. And of course, the foot long hot dog with chili and cheese is one of my go tos as well. And for a fast food chain, best grilled cheese sandwiches, in my opinion. Let's see here. Chester's never tried the milkshakes at Sonic, but the blasts are good. You know what? I don't think I've ever had a milkshake at Sonic either, there, Chester, because I always just go with the Oreo. The Oreo blast is the one I'd go with because I just love Oreos and ice cream. Let's see here, yo, Adrian, how you doing? I just saw you in the chat. Hopefully you all doing good. Let's see here. All right, I got about 9 minutes left. So if you all have any questions within the next 9 minutes, I'll do everything I can to try to get to your all's answer or to your all's questions. Oh, now, Aaron, that's disgusting. That's how you get protein from milk. Oh, 1 minute. There we go. Thank you, Aaron, for putting that damn thought in my brain. All right. Heather says cows are female, so no, you are safe. Bulls are male. Well, wait a minute, Heather. Okay, I gotta pull this up now. Now, Heather, got I'm not much in the knowing of cows, except for Halloween 2. Cow! But I could have swore there were male cows. But you know what? I could absolutely be wrong. And that, like, the male cow is a bull. I could be totally wrong. So you probably just taught me something. So if that's the case, our milk is safe. Sam only drinks her milk in a latte and try not to think about it. And Destiny thinks that I do think they have to sift sperm out, but maybe not. Oh, they have to sift stuff out, but maybe not sperm. Okay. Again, only on Good Girl Hunting on the Fright Bites Live, we're talking about cow sperm. So there you go. So everybody in the chat, hashtag cow sperm. Uh-oh, Destiny's calling us out. Y'all are a bunch of wieners. Drink the sperm. But you know what? I'll be a wiener because again, I'm not the biggest milk drinker at all. Dadgummit, now things are really getting out of hand. I love the word titty. Damn it, Jamie. All right, let's see here. Oh man, let's see here. Oh, hello. I got Starbucks has the best grilled cheese. I'm going to hold you to that. And the next time I go to a Starbucks, I'm going to order me a grilled cheese. Because here's the little problem with my particular Starbucks. Every time I like order my favorite drink, which I always give me a lemonade at Starbucks. And I also get this thing, and Destiny, you're going to like this one because I talked to Braden about this because Braden gave me a drink suggestion that I would like, and in his honor, I call that drink the Timmins. So when I get the Timmins at Starbucks, I always try to look at the food, and it always tells me that the grilled cheeses are sold out. So there has to be some truth to it if the grilled cheeses keep selling out. So if I get the chance, I would absolutely try it. Oh, we got Brett number one is in the chat. What's going on there, Brett number one? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well with you. And keep being number one, my friend. Let's see here. Trying to catch up with the chat. Oh, isn't a male cow a steer? You know what? I think that's actually true instead of a bull. So I think you're on the right track. So it says, I don't want to not like milk anymore. Okay, Heather says a Red Bull has bull sperm. That's why it gives you. I'm gonna put that post up just so that I enrich down in people's brains today. Okay, but okay, now we got hashtag cow sperm. There we go. Let's see here. Itty bitty titty committee. Okay, Jamie agrees with Destiny that Starbucks grilled cheese is the tits. There we go. We're just anything that's good on Good Will Hunting. We're just going to call it the tits in honor of Jamie right there. Let's see here. Ashton likes grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's a popular combo. But for me, I love grilled cheese and I like grilled cheese and broccoli cheddar soup. I think that's a great combo with grilled cheese as well. But let's see here. Oh, okay, Sam. I'll get your question here in a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Heather says that I like Sonic grilled cheese with bacon added. But here's the question, and here's actually a good question for you all. The moment you put something else in a grilled cheese, is it still a grilled cheese or do you evolve it to a sandwich? Let me know your all's opinion on that. Okay, I think I'm caught up, but let me get this question. So, Heather, I'm sorry to take away your badass comment. So, has anyone watched Locked? Was debating on checking it out today. I don't think I've ever heard of the movie Locked, but I'm just going to safely assume it's about somebody getting locked into something and getting stuck. So, let Sam know, is Locked worth a watch if you've heard of it? Okay, let's see here. Okay, there we go. I'm back on track. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I'm just reading. I don't want to make sure I'm missing a question because I only got like 3 minutes left. Zodiac says yes, it's a grilled cheese with bacon. But see, that's what confuses me because the moment you put something in with the grilled cheese, I think at that point it just becomes a sandwich. Or okay, let's say this. Let's say you could call it grilled cheese with bacon. What at what point with how many items you put inside of a grilled cheese officially makes the grilled cheese into a sandwich? How about let's do that? How many items does it have to take in order for it to no longer be considered a grilled cheese? Destiny eats grilled cheese with pickles and buffalo. Ooh, I bet buffalo is really good on a grilled cheese. So I might have to steal that technique. Damn, that's good. Good shit. It's still a grilled cheese as long as you're using pretty much the same amount of cheese when you add something to it. That's fair. Grilled cheese with garlic, avocado, and bacon. Damn, that sounds good. Now you're making me hungry for a grilled cheese. Thanks, guys. Um, Bill Skarsgård locked in a car. Yeah, now I heard of it, Sam. Unfortunately, I have not gotten to the theater to watch it when it came out in theaters, but I am very interested in watching it. So if you get the chance to watch it before me, let me know what you think about it. Oh, Jing, I'm sorry about saying that word. I'm so sorry about that. I'll try my best not to say it as much. Now, Chad, don't start your fucking stirring in the chat. Is grilled cheese not a sandwich? Damn it. Because I think a grilled cheese, it's like saying if a hot dog is a sandwich or not. Like, that's not fair. Or a burger is a sandwich. It's not a sandwich, it's a meal. Okay. Let's see. Grilled cheese is a sandwich. And you know, I agree because I think anything with two pieces of bread, it's a sandwich. So I agree with that. All right. Okay. I don't see any more questions. It is 2:54. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to get back to work. So thank you all. Oh, I will answer this real quick, real quick. Do you like a lot of cheese on pizza? I am a normal cheese on pizza. If I'm going to do anything extra on the pizza, it's going to be more sauce. I love sauce on pizza. That's why I'm a big fan of the Detroit style pizza or the Chicago style pizza, which I had my first Chicago pizza last October and I really digged it. So, with that in mind, guys, tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we're live on Good Will Hunting, and we will be just sitting back, relaxing, and watching old skits, which will mainly consist of Brad's Pennywise adventures. That's what we're doing tomorrow, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk some behind the scenes stories or any other questions that you have. And with that said in mind, be do what Destiny says, drink your sperm milk, and have a great day, everybody. See you all later.